like maybe this one shouldn't go on the stream monitor. Okie doke. Says we're live. So we should have our, let me turn my overall mic volume up a bit. We'll go up to 0.9 here. Just because I'm a quiet guy. Yep, so last time we spent about an hour-ish total in stream. A little bit of that time was set up and figuring out where to go. What we arrived at is the course on boot.dev is really nice. So far, I haven't had any need to refer back to the video with Primeagen. So we won't do that. We'll continue to do just what we're doing now. We're going to go through the Git course. Let's do a quick review of what we did last time in session 1. In session 1, we did the first 3 sections. We learned about different Git commands, porcelain and plumbing, where porcelain is the higher level, I'm a dev, I need to use Git command, and plumbing is the I'm a dev, I broke something, or I'm integrating with Git in some way. I don't really know what the point is of learning this blob and tree and stuff is yet, but it might just be good to know. We learned about the temporary directory in Linux, and yep. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right back into where we were. Okay, git config. We totally did this already, didn't we? I guess we did just setup. Okay. So here we are. Git stores author information. Here's how you might update it. Don't do it. Yeah, we did that. Let's take the command apart. We're looking at the CLI here. Git config add. Git config, interact with the configuration. Add flag stating you want to add it. Global, stating you want it to be stored globally. The opposite is local, which is only the current repo. Interesting. Okay, we get all that. You can actually store any old data in your Git config. Granted, only certain keys are used by Git, but you can store whatever you want. So the following useless key value pairs locally in the webflix repo. Okay, so I think we have a boot dev webflix here. So git config add webflix.ceo. Do I need to do quotes around the string? Yeah, okay. CEO, the Primeagen. Git config add webflix.cto, the Laneagen, webflix dot valuation. Oh, hello. One thing about Mac is it doesn't have a delete key that gets the one in front, which is kind of annoying. Is it mid? Okay. Fig list local. We've got 3 little weirdo keys in here. Alright. Run and submit the tests. Oh, what? Why? Why is boot dev not on my path? Do I need to put it like, what did we do last time? Something with path. Boot dev. Can I like, what I'm gonna do to figure out what command I ran last time is I'm going to, well, cut this out. I'm going to cat my bash, my zish history. Dot zish history. That should be all of my commands that I've typed in, and I'm going to grep, which is search for a word, boot dev. Okay, nothing, so that's a problem. Do I need to put quotes around it? I'm just gonna cap my history then. I don't know why grep isn't working. Newest at the oldest or no? Newest at the bottom or no? Okay, it's at the top. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you're going and showing me the oldest one here. Oh lordy. Okay, let's look at the setup. Mm-hmm. Uh, um, where's the part that was like, hey, here's how you set up boot dev? Oh, here we go. Um, okay, let's try this command again. Source. Okay, so we need to, and that, did that not stay in my zish RC? I hope there's not too much in here, but I am using like, okay, there's not. Go bin, local opt. Yeah, so that's still here. I definitely don't need two goes, do I? Okay, it works. We'll figure out what's wrong, what I need to change. Maybe, is it because I have my zshrc, I think I have it in, so if I go to my root, I think I have a .config, and I have a zshrc in here. Yeah, so if I look at this one, yeah, this has a lot more stuff in there. So what's that command? Should we do export path equals path home local opt go bin? Okay. Source config zshrc. Still works, which is good. Dev boot dev webflix. Now we should be able to paste our. Oh. Okay, hopefully that fixed our environment issue here. Let's try running that. Error failed to submit, not authorized boot dev login. Okay. Lots of silly little issues. Boot dev run. What do you mean? I just authorized. You're kidding me. Please subscribe. Must have been cached. That's okay. Little annoying, but we're good. Now where were we? Chapter 4. Config. That works. Is this as far as I'm allowed to go? I'm only allowed to go to chapter 4. Is that true? Do I need to put in a code or something? Or where's my link? Oh yeah, learn Git. Okay, I think I have a link in my Notion.
I'm just gonna go like this just to make sure that I'm.
Okay, hush up. Yeah, because we're only on chapter 1.4 right now. This course was authored. Learn Git. That's the same course I'm doing, right? Yep, and then when I go to chapter 4 config, it says I'm not allowed. Become a member to submit. Why? Tell me why. I thought you said it was free, guys. Are you kidding? So maybe do I just have to watch him do it?
93% of developers use Git, which actually feels to me a little bit low. Because 100% of the developers that I've worked with use Git. It's got a tighter grip on the version control industry than Google does on your personal data. In this video, the Primeagen is going to walk you through not one, but both of his Git courses. I'll try to keep this intro short because Prime does a better job of talking in front of the camera than I do. But I just wanted to let you know what you're getting into. Now, in each course, there are 11 chapters, which means 22 chapters in total. You'll learn how to set up Git, what repositories are, Git internals, Git configs, branches, how to merge, how to rebase, Git reset, what remotes are, how to use GitHub with Git, and ignoring files with gitignore. In the second half of the course, you'll learn how to fork a repo, how to use reflog, merge conflicts, rebase conflicts, squashing, stashing, reverting, cherry picking, Git bisect, Git work trees, and tags. It's a lot. The first half of this course, Prime's course number 1, is really all about learning how to use Git as a solo developer, and course number 2 covers all the stuff you need to know to use Git effectively in a team. Prime has spent over 8 months writing these courses, and the rest of the boot dev team and I have spent that same amount of time really helping to edit,
I'm
test,
looking
and
here
refine them.
for a
So I hope you enjoy
blog
it.
post
This
because
is
I'm
a
like,
very interactive
are they just
course. I
bugged
do
out
not
and that
recommend
they're
sitting down
charging
and
me, or do I
binging it in
actually have
one
to
sitting.
buy this
They're
course to do
interactive
it?
lessons and projects the entire way. So get your hands on the keyboard and actually follow along. In fact, I actually recommend that you take the course on boot dev and go ahead of Prime, and then watch him go through that same lesson so you can see his approach, his commentary, and his solutions
Take the course
after
on
you've had
boot
a chance to
dev.
experiment and challenge yourself and do it yourself. Now, all of the content in this YouTube video and all of the content on boot dev are completely free. There's no need to sign up for a boot dev membership to get value out of this course. That said, all of the interactive features
Can
on
I
boot.dev
just...
are paid features. So if you want to be able to submit your own assignments, if you want to view solutions, chat with the
Okay, I just
chatbot,
can't
or get a
submit
certificate of
it.
completion at the end, you will need a paid
Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I misunderstood. I apologize. It's not a bug. But do I get to move on to the next thing? This is nice though. It's really nice to get the confirmation that I did it right and move on. But we'll just go to the old boring way where we just do it ourselves, run it, see if it looks good. Okay, we use list to see the config values. The get flag is used for getting one. Get flag to get this key. Give it. Get config. Get that. Thank you. That worked, right? Mid, yep. The unset is to remove a config value. Unset. Git config unset web webflix.cto git config unset webflix. Key does not contain a section. Interesting. Okay. Duplicates. Typically in a key value store, you aren't allowed to have duplicate keys. Strangely enough, Git doesn't care. Okay. Unset all. Well, which one does it use then? The latest? It's useful if you really want to purge All these sets have a key. Unset only works with a single. Okay. Okay. We'll add more CEOs. We've got a bunch. Thank you to Warren, Carson, and Sarah. Git config unset all webflix.ceo. Git config list local. It's not there. Cool. Remove section. As I pointed out before, the webflix section is nonsense because Git doesn't use it for anything. Remove section. Git config remove section webflix fig list local. Do I have to dash list? Coolio. Alright. Several locations where Git can be configured. From more general to specific, they are in the system level, the global level, the local level, and the work tree. 90% of the time you'll be using global. Little Excalibur cameo here. If you set a configuration in a more specific location, it will override it. Alright, classic. Username prime at the system, username lane at the global, username TJ at the local. It'll use TJ. Yep, pretty confident in that. Huh? Did I skip a section? It does locations twice? Oh, just 2 questions, I see. Which is stored in the user's home directory. Remember that home is equal to tilde. Is that global? Yeah. Cool. What is a branch? A Git branch allows you to keep track of different changes separately. You have a big web project. You want to experiment with changing the color scheme. Instead of changing the entire project directly in the master branch, you can create a new branch called color scheme and work on that. When you're done, if you like the changes, you can merge the color scheme branch back into the master branch to keep the changes. If you don't like the changes, just delete the new branch. Under the hood, a branch is just a named pointer to a specific commit. When you create a branch, you're creating a new pointer to a specific commit. What is linked here? Tell me what a pointer is. Cool. I don't fully understand that, so I'm going to read it again. A branch is just a named pointer to a specific commit. One single commit? I guess because each commit contains the entire project. Okay. When you create a branch, you're creating a new pointer to a specific commit. The commit that the branch points to is called the tip. Oh, I see. There's multiple. Okay, good. Because a branch is a pointer to commit, they're lightweight and cheap to create. When you create 10 branches, you're not creating 10 copies of your project on your hard drive. Real. Yard waste will be picked up tomorrow. Okay. Check check what branch you're on. Git branch. Master. Okay. How to rename a branch. Oh, I've never renamed a branch. I only have deleted them and then created new ones. Git branch dash M. Okay. Using main as your primary branch. Yeah, you made me change that back at the beginning. First change your global git to use main. Changing it default. Git config global init.default. There you go. But this time make it back to main. Did that change? Yep. Let's you're still on master, because all you did was change the default branch for new repos to switch, rename git branch dash m main. We're on main, baby. Next, visualizing branches. We'll use text to represent branches and commits. For example, A, B, C, main means a branch called main with 3 commits, where C is the most recent, just the tip commit, B is the previous, and A is the one before. To represent multiple branches, we'll use multiple lines. Ooh. A, B, C is main branch. A, or I guess just D, E is other branch. Answer the questions based on this diagram. Lane's branch, main, Prime's branch. Which commits a part of Lane's branch? A, B, G, H. A, B, G, H. Which commits a part of main? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Which commits are part of Prime's branch? A, E, F. Yay, you should be on a main branch. I'll use this one. This creates a new branch. Should be on a main. You can always check with get branch. Get switch dash C. The switch command allows you to switch branches, and the C flag tells Git to create a new branch if it doesn't exist. Create a new branch, it uses the current commit you're on as the branch base. For example, if you're on main branch with ABC, then you run git switch my new branch. Your new branch will look like this. ABC branch tips, my new branch. Excuse me. They're the same. Okay. Create and switch a new branch called add classics. Switch dash C add classics git branch. Okay, we did it. Is there? Oh, control period. It's kind of not optimal on Mac, but better than moving my mouse all the time. We talked about using git switch to change branches. There's another command you'll certainly run into because it's been around forever. Git checkout. Git switch is newer. It's meant to be more user friendly. It's recommended to use switch for switching branches. Shocker. Switch your branch called prime. Git checkout prime. Switch to main. Run git branch. Switch back. I'm not going to do that. Thank you for the suggestion, but I do know how to switch branches. Up-leveling our abilities. We'll use the add classics branch to add a commit to the project without affecting main branch. We want the following branch structure. New commit on the add classics branch. In other words, the add classics branch will have all the commits from the main branch plus a new commit switch. Not already on it, make a new file called classics.csv. Okay. On add classics, touch classics.csv and nvim csv. So we're going to create the file. Once that's done, we're going to open it with neovim. We're going to press I to enter insert mode. We're going to plus command V to paste. We're in there. Sage and commit, git add, git commit dash m d add classics. Okay. Sage and commit git log. Oh, I miss my boot dev CLI already. I can still run this, right? Oh, what have I done? Sorry. Okay. Boot dev run. So if we look at our output here, git no pager log n5 expect standard out to contain all of D. D. Contain all of star add classics. 6. Yep. Okay. Cool. So I think that's the W for us again. Log flags. Git shows you the history of commits in your repo. There's a few flags I like to use to make the output easier to read. First is decorate. It can be short, which is default. It can be full. It can be no. Git log decorate full. Let's see what that looks like. Is that not exactly what my normal git log looks like? Maybe I have my default to full. Oh, I need a space. I don't see a difference. Instead of just using your branch name, it will show the full ref name. A ref is just a pointer to, mine has always showed that. Git log, decorate, no. Okay, so let's compare the difference. Decorate short, oh, branch name there, okay. Decorate, full, head, refs, heads, main. Okay, I'm not super familiar with what this whole refs thing is all about, but we're gonna keep going forward. Git log one line. Oh yeah, I do like that. I have done this before. That's nice just to get a good idea. Especially if I'm like deciding where I need to get a commit to rebase and squash, if you know what I mean. You get these, I guess it does show you 7. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Been there, done that. Next. Kung Fu, no Git Fu. Git stores all its information in files. The heads or tips are stored in the refs heads directory. If you cat one of the files in that directory, you should be able to see the commit hash that the branch points to. Use find and cat to find the commit hash that your branch points to. Huh? Okay, so cd.git refs heads ls. I have one per branch. Cat add classics. Then my main cat main. Okay. What is stored in the git refs heads directory? One file. Well, before I look at the options, what is stored? It is a file per branch where the content is the commit hash, right? One file for each commit containing the branch. It's okay, I think I'm right. What's the point of multiple branches? Safely make changes without affecting yours or your team's primary branch. Once you're happy with your changes, you'll want to merge them back. Yeah. Let's say you're in a state where you have 2 branches, each with their own unique commits. If you merge other branch into main, it combines them both by creating a new commit that has both histories as parents. F is a merge commit that has C and E as parents. F brings all the changes from D and E back into the main branch. Okay. I have an initial understanding of that. Let's switch back to main. Our contents file is empty. Update it to contain this. Okay. cd. Would you look at that? Oh, hold on. We're good there? Commit the changes with a message starting with E. We should have a commit history that looks like this. Git add git commit. Oops. E. Update contents. Git log. One line. Graph all. Doesn't look as nice as that. A, B, main, C, D, add classics. Oh shit. It's because I'm not on main. Git reset hard head -1. Git switch main. No. There we go. Okay, we probably have another 20 minutes before I go eat some soup. Okay, so now we're on main. Git log, one line graph all. If I do it without the all, will it only show me main? Yeah, but all shows me both. A, B, C, D. I mean, I don't find this super intuitive, so A and B. A and B, maybe it only shows the branch name here, and I'm supposed to know that all below it are on that same branch, would be my guess. Okay, cool, I guess. Merge commit is a result of merging two branches together. Let's say we start with this. We merge vim chads only into main by running this on main. The merge will find the merge base commit, or the best common ancestor of the two branches, in this case, A. Best common ancestor, not like nearest common ancestor. Maybe because potentially you would have like multiple like I don't know. Let's not get too deep into it. Replays the changes from main, starting from the best common ancestor, into a new commit. Replays the changes from vim chads only onto main, starting from the best common ancestor. Records the result as a new commit F. F is special because it has two parents, C and E. Let's get the changes from add class merged into main. You'll be presented with a code editor. To change the commit message, update the message to start with F. Use the default message. Save the file and close the editor. Can't quit Vim? Tough times. Okay, so git merge add classics. Oh, I was not presented with the Oh, it's because I didn't add it. Get reset hard head -1. Will that do what I wanted to do? I think so. Get log. Now only has ABC. Get add. See, but where's C? Okay. We're gonna copy contents again. I'm really bad at this, apparently. Okay, we have BC, ABCE. Now get merge, add classics. F, merge. Get log. One line graph. Parents. Decorate. That's so pretty, actually. So head is main, that's the top, so beep, bop, add classics, add contents, F. Okay. Alright. We're out here. Merge log. Your output from that should look something like this. Yeah, it did look like that. Right? A, B, C, E, F. Yes, yes. This line with 3 hashes is our recent merge commit. The first hash is the merge commits hash, the other 2 are the parents. I see. Noted. Each asterisk represents a merge. Sorry. A merge. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Yep, get it. Got it. Good. I'm starting to get sleepy. Your output. Oh, it's asking another question. Why is the weird why the weird diagram? It's a graph showing add classics was merged in the main. Fast forward merge. It's the simplest type of merge. Let's say we start with A, B, and then C. Then we merge it. I did that by accident whenever I forgot to commit my change to contents. Oopsie doopsie. No merge commit is created. Delete the add classics, create a new one off main called update titles. Add another movie. Okay. Get branch D add. Get switch C update titles. Echo into titles.md. Cat titles.md. Oops. And then titles. G update titles. We're updating out here. Get log. G's in there. Okay. Get switch. Am I supposed to switch back to main and merge it in? No, I guess not. I'm not supposed to do anything. Just making sure I got the branch. You want just get, yeah, okay, alright. Use a diagram of fast forward to merge. No merge commit, switch back to main. Merge it. Get switch back. Get merge. Update titles. Get log. One line. Ba da ba ba da ba ba. Okay, yay. This is kind of nice because I didn't really understand why we had a new commit whenever we merged it. I kind of was just expecting it to like weave everything in. Um, oh. Anyway, let's keep going. So far, nothing like mind blowing yet. Rebase is something that I do. The only thing that I do with rebase is whenever I have a bunch of different commits that are all for a common purpose, but they're like little individual changes. After I do like 3 commits, like let's say I make changes to 3 different files and they're all to support a new feature, like I have to update an enum here and I have to update a request model here. And let's say I was doing really good at doing my atomic commits, and every time I made a change, I was like, git add and update request model, and I had another commit that was update enum, and another commit that was update response model. I might just say make all that into one commit. Yes, whatever. You don't care. You're not a real person. Um, Rebase versus merge is a hotly debated topic. What is rebase? It's a skill issue. My current understanding is that the difference between merge and rebase is merge creates a merge commit, rebase uh, updates the source branch to rewrite its history to include the commits from the merging branch as though they were made on that branch originally. So there's not like that clear point in time where this is where I'm getting the branch merge, and if I need to undo it, I can undo the merge commit. It like integrates into the history a little bit more, uh, in my mind, less reversibly. But let's see what's going on. Let's say we have this history ABC branching from A, also ADE feature branch. We're working on feature branch. We want to bring in the changes, so we're not working with a stale branch. We can merge main, but that would create an additional merge commit. Rebase avoids a merge commit by replaying the commits from feature branch on top of main. After a rebase, the history will replaying on top of. It looks to me like you moved the ancestor from A to C. Oh, I see. So on top of main, we're adding these new commits as if they're new. That doesn't seem dangerous. I don't know though. Blank can add an additional commit. Blank does not. Oh. Merge can add an additional commit. I guess they say can because if you're fast forwarding, then you don't need a merge commit. Okay, we need a new feature branch, but to be able to practice a rebase, we wanted to not include some of the recent commits on main. Branch off of the D commit. You can supply the commit hash directly using the git switch command. Okay, so branch off of the D commit, git switch -c, update dune, git log one line. So on this branch, it's almost as though we never updated contents or merged in add classics or updated title. Wow, so old. Oh, that's it. I was looking for the content I was supposed to put into Dune, but there's nothing. To use rebase, new rule, no more. I can do a I can do a To use rebase, to bring changes from main onto the current branch, let's call it jizdle. Jidzle. Why would we call it jidzle? We would run jdiesel. We would run this while on the jdiesel branch. Jdiesel. It is J. Okay. Oh, I remember hearing a blog post about this. Okay. It's a meme. It's a Primeagen meme. This will do the following. So we're on jdiesel, we say get rebase main. Check out the latest commit on main. Replay one commit at a time from jdiesel onto main. Confusingly, main is not changed. Update the jdiesel. What is this replaying thing? Is something I don't understand yet. Update the jdiesel branch to point to the last replayed commit. The rebase doesn't affect main while jdiesel has all the changes from main. Let's add 2 commits to the update Dune branch. Okay. And then, what is it called? Quotes, Dune. What is it? What is the version one? The spice must flow. Git add and git commit h spicy. And then fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total annihilation. I will not fear. What is it? Oh. Fear mantra Dune. Litany against fear. I have no fear. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. Thank you. Thank you, Frank Herbert. I frightening. Okay, get log one line. Huh? Oh, it confused me because this is like all in a column, and then because this has the branch name, I didn't see it. Okay, but we're good. While still on there, rebase your changes onto main. Main is the base. We want update Dune's changes on top of it. Brother, I'm struggling right now. I'm rebasing this branch onto main. Pardon. Okay, so that the commit history of my update Dune branch now contains any new commits from main. And whatever changes I made in update Dune are applied after the latest change that currently exists on main whenever I perform the rebase. Okay. All right. Is it like git merge dash dash rebase? Nope. Or is it just git rebase? Git rebase main. git log, one line. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Wow. Wow, okay. I see what you're in there. That's pretty cool. That's kind of nice. It's pretty neato. When to rebase. An advantage of merge is that it preserves the true history. It shows when branches were merged and where. One disadvantage is that it can create a lot of merge commits, which make the history harder to read and understand. A linear history is generally easier to read, understand, and work with. Some teams enforce one or the other, but generally speaking, you'll be able to do what you want with your own branches. You should never rebase a public branch like main onto anything else. Other developers have it checked out, and if you change its history, you'll cause a lot of problems for them. However, with your own branch, you can rebase onto other branches, including a public branch like main. Okay. But then, how do I get my changes into main? So on update Dune, I have all my commits, and I want that to be main. Yeah, this doesn't have the new commits. Doesn't have H or I. So whenever I'm rebasing, the branch that's changing is the one that I'm currently on, so I don't want to do that with a public branch. That's the lesson to be learned from this section. Understood. But I don't understand. That's okay. Is now a good convenient time for me to stop? I'm on to chapter 8. Chapter 8? Oh, this didn't get completed because I'm just a little guy and I didn't want to pay for the thingy. Understandable. Let me check and see if my friends are going to be going soon. Friend number 1 location. Uh, Already at garage, it looks like. Friend number 2 location. No location sharing anymore. That hurts my feelings. Okay. Seems like there